Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2015 Dodge Challenger. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, it's meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So take a look around the vehicle, take a look under the hood, then we'll go for a drive. And this one is a fun one. Matt and I have been both, and our son have both been driving it quite a bit because it's an automatic and so I can drive it, and it's a 6.4 Challenger. It's a lot of fun. Obviously I'm not stupid in it because I'm a girl and I don't do that kind of thing, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. So we'll take a look around it. The first thing I do need to say is it is a rebuilt title, and I don't remember, I'm gonna pop the hood here, I don't exactly remember the circumstances. I'd have to look. I have to look and see what the circumstances were, if I know them, if they were said on the bill of sale. But I know it is a rebuilt title. It has low miles. It's an awesome looking car. And unless you told somebody it was a rebuilt title, no one's ever going to know. So with that being said, it's going to be a 6.4 Challenger that you're going to get cheaper than any other 6.4 Challenger, like, ever. Okay, so here we go. All right, so like I said, it's the automatic. It's a 2015 Dodge Challenger. Body looks good. And I'm not gonna hit absolutely everything. There might be like tiny little dents and scratches and stuff like that, but I will try and hit, as much as I can. Like there was a tiny little dent right there. And the reason I say that is because I've got another Challenger that I had done a video on, and I hadn't mentioned a little nickel-sized dent, probably about the size of that one. And I had a guy get mad at me. I did the video and he liked it. Here's a tiny little rust spot right there. So I did the video and then he came down and he was going to buy it, and then he got mad at me because there was that little nickel-sized dent there. So I'm going to try my best. There might be like little stuff that's not super visible. So if you're looking for an absolutely 100% perfect car, this is not going to be it. But I will do my best to hit all the halfway major flaws that it has. So here's the inside. Like I said, we've been driving it. It just has the black cloth with like the vinyl wrap or whatever. Back seat right there. It is small, but it's a Challenger, so that's kind of what you expect out of that. It's got a sunroof, which we'll check when we get inside the car. Back here, it looks pretty good. I don't really see any issues or anything that really look like any issues, I guess. Again, no rust, no body dings, dents, anything like that. Got to check the tires, but I wanted to say the tires were, yeah, they're probably brand new, maybe 90-85% on both the front and rear. They're really good tires. I'd probably just replace the tires. From the front, again, looks pretty good. We've got a tiny little bit of scuffing right down there. It is a pretty low front end. It's a Challenger, and so just was dragged sometime. Let's see. Let's find my hood release. There we go. And then here is your motor. 6.4, chugging along the way it's supposed to. And this one does have the 8-cylinder, 4-cylinder mode. Matt was saying when he was driving it home from Burlington, he was getting close to 30 miles to the gallon. I've only driven it, short trips between home and Fort Madison, so I get probably 15 to 20. But just depending on the circumstances you're in, you'll get a little bit different. But he was saying that he was getting close to 30 miles per gallon in the 4-cylinder mode. So there's that. Okay, so on here, you can see down at the bottom, right down here, we've got 82,921 miles. We bought it at 853, so we have put 80 miles on it. That's probably going to go up, not going to lie. We are driving it. We're having some fun with it. This little light right here, that is a power steering light. This has an electronic power steering rack. That is really what I can tell the only majorish problem with this. And it's not the end of the world because, like I said, we're still driving it. It's not unsteerable. It is just a little bit harder to steer. So it's got the electronic power steering. So it's just, it's kind of like the old days when you didn't have power steering. So that's on there. There are power steering racks available on eBay for like $1,000. So they are a little bit more costly. It is something that we can do. If you want the car otherwise, then we can make an arrangement to have it done and just add the cost into the car or whatever it is. So we haven't done it yet because we wanted to price it cheap so that if you didn't want to do it, then you didn't have to. Or if you wanted to save the money and do it yourself, then you're absolutely welcome to do that. And so that's kind of why we have that there. But like I said, we've been driving it. It's just a little bit harder, but it's not impossible. So we do have, because it's a Challenger, it's got all these performance pages, which I'll put back up after we check our radio. Radio works, and it does connect to your phone. So I mean, you can do all the phone stuff, the media through your phone and all of that. We've got air conditioning on, and it works very well. It's nice and cold. And this does have, I was looking on my little drive thing. It'll tell you what gear you're in, and so I know it's got more than your normal gears. And so I saw 8 on there one time, and I don't know, maybe that's normal for a Challenger, I don't know. So I might seem like an idiot sometimes on these videos because I don't know Challengers very well. But I know it's got at least 8 gears because I was driving in 8th gear. But then you also have the manual mode here if you want to do the manual mode. I prefer automatic because then I don't have to pay attention as much. I know that sounds bad, but you can see right here there's just a little bit, this is like, like a decorative tape or something, and so there's a little bit of, scratches and stuff where that's coming off. Again, not the end of the world, but it is something that's there. We'll do the sunroof. Sunroof works, and driver's side window works, and passenger side window works. I do know that these this seat is a little bit harder to move back and forth. It does move, it feels a little bit harder than it should. And I'd like Matt to look at it. I just don't know if he will. I don't know if it just needs some grease on there or something. People can still get in. I mean, there's room there, and the seat does lean forward a little bit. They can still get in. It's just not like I've seen some cars where this seat will go all the way forward, and I don't know if this one does that or not, or if it's just not, I've never seen it do that, but it does feel a little bit harder to move back and forth. So there's that. Okay, so we've done windows, we've done the motor, we've done the radio, we've done the air conditioning. Let's just go take it for a drive. And like I said, I'm not going to be crazy. I'm not going to go 100 miles an hour because that's not my thing. It will do it, and it'll do it well, but I'm just not going to do it. Okay, so we're going to go back to, let's see, apps, performance pages. Okay, and so for you guys who know, what all this stuff means, just driving along, I'll go a little bit faster than I should just to show you a little bit. So just to show you a little bit about there, it's got good power. Like, I don't even feel, I'm going 85 and I don't even feel like it. Like, I feel like I'm just coasting along. It's driving very well. It has awesome pickup, no suspension noise. I don't hear any rattling, popping, clicking, any of that stuff. It drives very well. And like I said, gear 8 right there. So I don't know if it has 8 gears. I don't know if I just only hit 8 gears. I don't know. But so there's that tells you, a little bit about it. I'm going to do brakes. Brakes are excellent, good and solid, no grinding, no vibration. Left turn signal works, right turn signal works. You gotta do all that boring stuff, but those are important. Windshield wipers work. Let's see. Let me see if I can find my fluid. Push for wash. Okay, there's my windshield wiper fluid. Oh, there's tropical food right there. I don't know what in the world they're selling. It's tropical food, but okay. Windshield wipers, turn signals, cruise. I do not think cruise works. I was just on my way back home. I was working on it, and when I press these buttons, there's no no response, I guess. Like there's like a lot of other Dodges, when you press the cruise button, it will say cruise on the dash, and then, you know, it'll turn green when you activate it. There's nothing here, and so I don't know if these buttons are, you know, deactivated, not turned on. I don't know. But so I don't think there's cruise. Other than that, horn works. So just a couple little things. Like, this is an awesome, excellent car. It does have a couple dings on it. Like, it's got the rebuilt title. It's got the seat doesn't go back as smoothly as I think it should. And then the cruise I don't think works. Little things, but you're gonna get a heck of a deal on this. So but yeah, that's, if there's something else that you want to know, Matt can probably answer it for you. I can try and answer, but Matt's kind of the Challenger guy. So if you have any questions, read my description, find out if we've done any updates or, you know, fix the seat or anything like that, and then give me a call, send me a text message. My cell phone is 309-267-7200. Or if you want any kind of technical specs, or, you know, how fast can this thing go, or how much horsepower, any of that, like, boy stuff, Matt's phone number is 309-337-1049. Thanks, guys!